Alrighty, and we are live, guys. What is going on? In today's stream, we are covering Azir as they got second place, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, it's just quite crazy. I can't believe Azir got second place. Really cool. The tournament showed that the meta with all these different types of legends out there says that any legend can really get there, except if you're Garen, because Garen is trash. However, you never know. And yeah, it's just really cool. So we're going over the Azir deck. I have to move my head. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm going to just say it straightforward. I was not a big fan of Azir to begin with. I think the fact that its legend is solely based on token generation, but with the stipulation that you have to play an equipment, which dictates that you need so much equipment in your deck. It just has like one purpose, and it gets really hurt by thermal beam. But the fact that he made it all the way to the second place is quite amazing. The yellow Azir is good. I think the green one's better, but not in the Azir deck, in other decks. Then also some buff spells, Discipline, Hidden Blade. I really like the color combination of green and yellow, though. I think it's quite unique. Leona didn't really get there. However, we have Hidden Blade, Death Grip, 3 copies of the signature spell, which is like a common thing, honestly, in all the in all the Spiritforged decks. You just need 3 copies of all the signature spells, which will be hard for constructed unless you want to pay a pretty penny to get them. This is really strong, right? Like if they don't really have like thermal beams, or if you're not going against red, then there's nothing you really have to worry about other than single target gear removal or equipment removal. But the fact that you get a Sand Soldier token for every equipment is pretty crazy, and you get to ready 2 of them, which is really cool. So obviously, like the one that has the Brutalizer, you wanna really like focus on. It's not really running any units. It's just 2 Lonely Poros and the Chosen Champions. So that's pretty insane. Very spell heavy, very gear dependent, like I was just saying. Some Defy, some comments for Cold the Weak for some removal. However, in the matchup against I believe it was Annie, it went too wide with all your Noxus Hopefuls, with your Merchants, with your Poros. Grand Stratagem, obviously, you need it if you're going wide. Desert's Call, really good. You could repeat it and get 2 tokens. Guard, this card did work, as you can pretty much accelerate a token, which is pretty cool. So targeting the Brutalizer is really efficient. I think that's really, really, really strong. Thwonk to, press some aggression. Doran Shield, obviously, and we're just running 3 of like pretty much like all the good equipment here. One thing I was surprised to see was the Eye of the Herald did work. Was able to go wide very fast, and makes your Grand Stratagem even more of a viable threat. BF Sword is just really good, 3 might for 4. And then the Guardian Angel, really interesting to see that on some Sand Soldier tokens, which is really weird. But however, you kind of want to like focus it down on the Azir itself. So let's get into some games. For those that are interested, hit me up on chat, and then we can connect. And we can just play some games. So here we are testing out the Azir deck. I was not a believer by any means in Azir. I even said, we were discussing at the pre-Rift events, that it is like one of the worst decks, or worst legends rather. But I love being wrong. We're going against Ezreal, so I'm not really running any equipment in Ezreal other than some Edge of Nights and stuff like that. So maybe Orn's Forge is something that we can get some benefit off of. By the way, for those that are watching, how was y'all's pre-Rift events? I got a 2, obviously. Very terrible. Alright, so he wants to go first. So, it's interesting. So, we need gears, right, initially. The hard removal we don't need. The Death Grip, maybe later. I want the Cold of the Week for whatever he's dropping early. So we want equipment. Not that great of a hand, to be honest. And then we'll pass turn. Guards is pretty cool, as we can play one at least, but then we can't trigger our ability. So the fact that we whiffed on all of our early game stuff is kind of... Like, all the early game equipment is kind of rough, honestly. By the way, I have a goal of some super chats if you guys are interested. And then I will be opening, if we hit that goal per live stream, a booster box on stream. So we can chill. You know, oh, did I even reveal this to everybody? Okay. This is also the repeat one, which actually is good for us because we have the Desert's Call. Nothing to play, guys. I mean, it's so bad. It's so rough. We had a really bad hand. I'm going to play guards just to create a token. Unless he decides to hard bargain it, which I don't think is a thing. So then we'll just pass. So rough turn for turn 1 for Azir, but you know, what can you do? All right, Ezreal is looking to be good. It is like one of my buddies is trying to build Ezreal, and he's like having such difficulty. Like, oh, dude, this deck is gonna cost so much in the terms of like either just like buying product to open, or even individual cards. It is easily the most expensive deck, I think, to build. The 3 Arcane Shifts is insane. The 3 Purple Ezreals is insane. Most of the stuff he has from Origins, but honestly, like that alone is like $250+ dude. It's rough. All right, so we're facing Rat Ezreal, which is kind of annoying. So we can do this. So we can... Oh, wait, no. First, we move here to conquer. Yeah, he's all tapped out, so we conquer. Then we play the BF Sword. Right? We tap 1 to play Azir token, and then we group. And then we attach this, making this 5 might unit, which is actually incredibly strong. Also, it's because it's one less. And then I think that's it. And then we'll just pass. So not too bad. However, the rat's going to do some work on us right now. But by all means, like, the fact that Ezreal is so expensive is kind of rough, because I was really looking forward to playing it. But like, from what I've opened so far, I have like a lot of good things for Aurelia, a lot of good things for Draven already. And the thing is, like, yeah, that's just fine. Is there anything we could do there? Nah. I do have a friend of mine that we're sharing cards with, so that's always a plus. But when it comes to just like constructing competitive Ezreal, it's like really rough. Although arguably the Rat version is a little cheaper, in the sense that it's not running crazy things. Like, your main focus is Pit Crew, but still, like, honestly, the seals is what's so expensive, you know, guys. Like, the seals have jumped up in price since like the early days of like testing for Spiritforged, you know, especially purple seals. You know, I think we're all wishing that we got down to buying them when like no one was playing them in Origins, because they were relatively cheaper. So he decides to move back his Ezreal. Okay, so dictates he doesn't really have any more gears, because if I was him, I would have been moving into the other battlefield. So he doesn't have equipment, or he couldn't play for it. So let's go here first. We'll conquer, and then we'll pay... Let's see. I don't think I want the Brutalizer yet. I think I want the... I think I just want the swords down, but I only have to pay for 3 because of Ornn's Forge, which is really good, because then it makes up for the cost of the actual token itself. So again, very surprised with what Thing did. Now, here's an interesting situation where a Cola Week is actually better. I should have waited on that, actually. Man, okay, so that was a misplay on my part, but I think we just have to do it. Because, like, killing one of the things is fine. I think... Oh, he hard bargains it. Okay, that's fine. So we get hard bargain, which is absolutely fine. Kind of hurty, but it is what it is. Then we move on. Next turn, I want to play the Azir, so I can start like manipulating the battlefields a little bit with the equipment tokens. Not equipment tokens, with the soldiers. Again, I don't know how to play Azir all that well. I'm just very surprised it got second place, dude. Shout out to that guy. So you'll go down to 4. And yeah, I honestly wasn't a believer in Azir, and I just want to see what it is all about. For those that are watching, for those that actually went to the pre-Rift events, like, what did you guys get? I'm so excited to hear. It is so refreshing to open a booster of the game that is not Origins, so it was like really exciting again. So if you guys got anything good, let me know. What is your best pull? What alt art did you get? What signature spells did you get? All right, so we got the boots on, which is pretty terrible for us. Because now we can gank over. So I'm down to 4. That'll put him up to 4. That'll put him up to 6. Good thing is we can play the Brutalizer. Get a Sand Soldier token, but attach it to this one. So he'll have more might than the actual rat. However, that means it'll probably lose anyway. Hit up the Discord, make sure the boys know I'm playing. I think Oni's going to make an appearance as well. Okay, so he moves over there. There's nothing I can do, so this just dies. This gets to base. I have to... So we got a 5 might unit, potentially 8. Conquers, gets a token, gets readied, blah, 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 then moves back to base nice and safe. Really good deck if it pops off. The thing is, we saw this Ezreal, like, rat, right, suffer if it doesn't get, like, the pieces of Call of the Week and Pit Crew, which is, like, in a deck of 40 cards, like, it's going to happen sometimes, right? So it fell short in that sense. Now, here's the interesting thing. I think we actually... We have to play the Brutalizer first, right? To get a token. I will not use the Weapon Master on it. I'll just have it there. Then I will Call the Week. I do have 4 open, or 2 rather, if he does hard bargain. So at least he has to kill his Ezreal, so he doesn't get the benefit of playing Call Shot too often. He will have to pay for that extra cost. All right, so we'll get rid of the Sand Soldier token. We will... I wonder if I don't think I pop off with this. I think I just want to equip the BF Sword to the Sand Soldier token. So he goes to 8. Makes him a little more formidable to the Pit Crew. I will, of course, float 1. And then we'll move into Orange Forge to score a point, unless he fighter flights, and then we'll just pass. So not too shabby, pretty good. Got an 8 might Sand Soldier token with 2 swords. By the way, on pre-release, not pre-release. I'm sorry. I was playing a match, and there was the only thing that survived in one of my games was a Pouty Poro, where I was playing Draven, and the Pouty Poro had like a long sword and the spinning axe and an Edge of Night, and I was just thinking, how cool would that Poro look in like real life, decked out in an Edge of Night cloak, having a long sword and the spinning axe, dude, that would look so cool. Anyway, just a little. All right, so he's going to play his Watcher, dude. Oof. But that's okay. We have a Thwonk. So we go down to 5. We don't discipline here because there's no point. Did I? Did I not pay the 1? I believe I did because I floated the 1 yellow when I equipped it. So, yeah. I floated the 1 yellow when I equipped the BF sword. So I guess it's right, but technically you're right. I did do it out of order. My bad. So then we're gonna thwonk this. Alrighty, so that's a successful thwonk. And then he's gonna move the rat over there, and then gank over with the boots, which is pretty brutal. Goes to 4, then goes to 5. Okay. Then gets another call. Oh god, Rat Ezreal is so annoying when it pops off, dude. So it's like so rough. So he's at 5. He can double commit. I don't know, dude. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll accelerate the. And I have no Sand Soldier tokens, but I will pay 1 for a Dorn Shield. God. It's a little rough. I have no access to play Discipline anymore, but that's fine. Sand Soldier token. I think I want the sword or the tank ability, so it mitigates a little bit. I think Raw Might is the most important thing here. Although the tank, I could be wrong in this move, but I think the tank is a little more good, so it has to like mitigate damage and everything. We'll equip 1 sword, making this a 7. And this becomes a 3. Then if we equip the boot at 7, so that's 11 compared to his 7 and 6. I think we just pass. We'll go up to 7, but I think we go get another turn. And the next turn I hit the brutalizer on just in case, but I don't think I want to move the Azir, which kind of is counterproductive because I did accelerate him, but I have no way to. No, I shouldn't have accelerated technically because I was just gonna let him sit at base and then. Yeah. The one thing this deck suffers from is a little bit of card draw. I mean, this guy must have just played with pure skill, dude, because honestly, I still think this deck's kind of like lacking something. But hey, I'm wrong, he technically got 2nd place, so he was doing something right, guys. Something right. All right, so what's going on here now? What is he doing? Singularity? Mind Splitter. No, that's fine. And here I am with no hand. No hand whatsoever. There's another pit crew. Oh, dude, I just didn't just get out of this game, dude. There's no point. There's no point in him. Oh shit. Whoops. Let's see play. I forgot they did new, so I have to do matchmaking. All right, so going to game 2 again. Like, dude, I really don't know the best way to navigate this deck, as I'm not a Nazir player, but just curious as to how it all worked out. Aurelia. So Vile Maul's Lair. If you're ever facing up against Draven, Aurelia. I mean, Yasuo it's not really a thing, but you know, if you do see him, you really want the Lair because it stops them from going to base too often, especially with fighter flights or everything. Hey, I rolled 18. Nice. I will go first then. All right, let's see. I think we got like a really. Why am I only mulliganing one? Oh, he passed turn to me. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's the Arise. There's a Guardian Angel was actually pretty good. We'll put away the Hidden Blades to bottom, and then the Arise we don't really need right now. And then we'll draw 2. There's a Defy. Death Grip's also very useful. Thwonk and Thing. So I can't really play anything quite yet. So, like, in this situation, was he playing out the Guardian Angel, or was he waiting to get the benefit of making a sand token? Because, honestly, I don't do anything productive for 2 turns if next turn I get an Azir, or I just play out the Azir, you know, guys? So I think in this instance, we actually kind of just chill out. Although the Guardian Angel on the Azir is probably the better move anyway. Like, why isn't he mulliganing? Alright, whatever. Alright, so he was technically supposed to mulligan, but I don't know. He decided not to. And then he just wants to start the game. Alright, fair enough. Whatever. Alright, so. Hey, look at that. Guardian Angel for Guardian Angel. Alright, so here's the question. Do we develop the Azir right away? Because next turn, then I can play the Doran Shield, make a token, and then move in on a battlefield with some stuff. I believe it leaves Death Grip open as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's what the game plan is. I think we develop the Azir right away. We'll equip it just in case of any type of charm nonsense happens. And then Azir becomes a 5 might unit. Alright, so we're at 5 might with Azir. He's safe with Guardian Angel. Pretty cool. Now he's probably going to commit to his Aurelia as well, I imagine. Okay. The issue is, he doesn't want to burn all the runes. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of want to go to the Dreaming Tree with Azir because, honestly, Vile Maul's Lair is something I can't go back. If I think I just like develop a Sand Soldier at one point just there. And it's a great target for Death Grip. If he does move in, he can have the battlefield because then it'll reinforce the Dreaming Tree on the right. So we play a Doran Shield. Actually, wrong one. Play a Doran Shield. We'll tap Azir to make a Sand Soldier token. It has a Weapon Master, so I get to group it. This becomes a 3 might unit. Also, the Doran Shield provides tank, so it helps mitigate some damage off the Azir, which has a Guardian Angel on it. Has stuff open for Thwonk, have stuff open for Defy, so I think this is good. We really want to take that Dreaming Tree away from Aurelia, as it'll start targeting it down. Yeah, so I'll just do that just so he knows what I'm doing. And then that's our point, and I think we're pretty safe. We want to keep the runes open and everything, so yeah, that seems good. So the tank is relevant. I like that. Like a little like extra layer of protection for Azir. Even with the Guardian Angel on there. So the mitigation of 3 might. So we have Guardian Angel and Azonias. So he also has 2 layers of protection for... okay, so she's at the 7. Can she get to more than 8? I'll probably just defy everything. Or do I thonk it? No, I think I just want to... Okay, so we will defy that. Will they have the defy on top of that? Discipline goes on top, so only the one discipline, so it goes up to 9. In that case, 3 plus 5. In that case, I will react with a... Okay, so that resolves. Then I will thwonk it. And paying the power cost, which is pretty rough. So here we are. All right, so back to our turn. So we did get the holding point for that. Now the question is, do we keep trying to fortify the Dreaming Tree? Or do we like move out a little bit? I don't think we just make ourselves susceptible. I think we have to move around quite a bit. Because I think if we play a sword... I think we play another door and shield. We make another token. Right, this makes sense. Let me group it here. This becomes a 3 might unit. I don't want it here. I think we move out. There's no point in moving. Oh wait, here's what we do. We move out here. This moves with it. And then this moves here for the 3rd point. Nice. Cool. And I can kind of just chill there. Yeah, and I can kind of trick him a little bit with like maybe a death grip on the Sand Soldier token in the back. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. So, as it really gets ready, goes all the way up to 6 might. Good +1. Move into the Vile Maul's lair, but then she'd be stuck there. And then I just like have points ahead of her, and I could just chill at the Dreaming Tree, honestly, unless they get the boots on her. That is fine. Yep. Okay. That's fine. So that goes down there. Then we have the door and shield. There's the boots that we were talking about. It's on the... Yeah, I can't believe I have to kill Aurelia 3 times in order to make it like just to kill it once. Oh, that's rough. All right, yeah, that's fine. Well, it goes all the way up to 2. Oh, there's a Cola week. That's interesting. All right, here's what we do. I already know the line. So there's the Bee of Sword. We'll tap 1 to make a token. Token gets the Bee of Sword. It becomes a 5 might unit. We will pay the power to attach this to the soldier zone. So it gets this, and it also gets tank. So we're gonna move in here. Does have 5 open, so I don't know. So we'll move in here with, I think, Just the 2? I don't think we want the 3. Yeah. And then we'll pass priority. So we have 11 against 7. Discipline makes it 10. Defiant Dance is brutal. Can I react with the reaction spell? I think this is... goes down to 2. It would make me go up to only 9. So then I would have to react by playing the Death Grip then. On here. Unless she has a Defy. Because he targeted the Sand Soldier token, so the -2 doesn't happen. Invalid target. It fizzles except for the +2 on Aurelia. However, I still will be at 11 might if I targeting the Azir. So on the... So this will get +6, so it'll go to 11. This dies. This goes here. This goes here. And I'll play this. But you still get the +2. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so we score a point. Also, this, forgot to draw. And I think we move here with the Sand Soldier to score a point. He's probably not going to move in here. But I do want to protect the Azir more than anything. So let's hide the Hidden Blade. Let's actually hide the Hidden Blade here, right? And then we'll reinforce the Azir with all the equipment here. So we'll group this here. So this would go down to, let's see, 4. I just want to do it like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And then might as well just pop this to group give it another equipment. And then that's it for the turn. So here we are in the situation where we're holding 2 battlefields with a token and a Azir with a Guardian Angel on it. It's feeling pretty safe. The Aurelia had a Zonia's and a Guardian Angel, so quite some work to do to kill the one Aurelia. However, still in a good spot, you know, not going to lie. Not too shabby. We're up by 3. The thing is, Azir is just like lacking on some... Here's the thing. I think he has a Defy. Do we try and target down? No, I think he has a Not So Fast and he has a Defy. No. Targeting my unit, though. Well, we know. Hey, see, I had a good feeling he had that Not So Fast, so... yeah. Yeah, you always kill your stuff against green. It's just not even worth it. Not even worth it, to be fair. Okay. So he's going to ride the wind with 10. Okay. Okay, so Guardian Angel will go away. This will go here. So I'm at 9. Sorry, 4, then 7, then 8. I can't call the week yet, which is awful. But I don't think I need to. I think I could fight this. He does have a not so fast, but it's absolutely fine. So we're going to move in here, and we're going to play a discipline. Unless he has a defy. So there's a discipline on the... There's the discipline on the thing, and then we'll just discipline again. So that's his third discipline. So this will go to 412. Why is he drawing? Okay. Yeah, that's right. So this resolves. So I draw 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play, and I draw 2. So I'm at 12. So I die. Okay, yeah. I think that math was right. That's fine. I got some stuff. He's still at like 2 points ahead. She can't play from the battlefield to base. From the battlefield to base. What? By Vile Mall's lair? Oh! Wait, did she gank over or did she go back to base? I think she ganked over, but I'm not too sure. I didn't pay attention to that. Good looks. Good catch, Pixels. True. Nice. Ride the wind. I mean, we'll just play it out like the way it is now, honestly. But it did like get him to move twice. I understand that already twice, so that's fine. That's fine. I missed it too. Yeah. He did move the base, so he got readied. Once gets another point, moves in. Yeah. So that 1 point actually made a difference. But we'll just play it out because I missed it. But yeah, absolutely 100% true. I thought he ganked over, honestly, because I was looking at chat, right? And then I didn't see that he went back to base and then moved in. But it's okay. We're just going to call the week twice and punish. Oh, there's the Stellacorn Herder. That's awful. I wonder if he's going to try and move it, because I can kill it with a Death Grip at 4. I mean, not the Death Grip. I'm sorry. I thought this was Wages of Pain. I think we have to just 2 times Coal the Week. Does he have the Defy? Okay. And then at least the Guardian Angel is gone, which is nice. Okay, so I want to fix that might on that Aurelia there, pal. We will play the Eye of the Herald. We will make a Sand Soldier token. Now the issue is, what do I want to create? I think because I want some things to cheaply score some points. I think I want to group the Eye of the Herald, as I can make some tokens with that. And then I can always just equip this later. I think that's fine. She can go up to 6. I just need to kill the Aurelia one more time, and then we should be good to go. But again, Zonia's Guardian Angel, they all go all in on one unit. And that's why Cold Week's really good. If he didn't put down the Herder, I'd be golden. The Aurelia would be gone. I'd feel like a lot more comfortable. We do have... there's the Ezreal. What is Ezreal doing in Aurelia, honestly? You don't really concern yourself with... What? Okay. I mean, I have seen some lists that run Call Shot in, Aurelia, but honestly, I don't think it's needed. You have enough initial card draw with all the things with, Herder. If you include the Siren, you can move around a lot, too, with the Herder. Targeting down Dreaming Tree disciplines and stuff like that, so... I don't know. I think that's just a waste of space. I'd rather run the Darius and some charms, honestly, which I think he discarded, which is actually really good for me because he can charm in and just score 2 points. If he's at oh god. Well, there's the other 2 Guardian Angels. That's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely insane. Yep, that's fine. Moves back. Oh, whoa. Signature spell card. Okay, sure. Why not? So it's 5. You can only go up to 7 next turn, but honestly, the Arise is pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie. For each equipment, then ready 2 of them. That is absolutely disgusting. I can't. Okay, so I think we just do it, right? We just play Arise. So 4. Visible. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll equip this group to that, and then Door and Shield will go to that one. We will ready 2 in one of these. I think I want to move in here. It doesn't matter. I just want to go to 7. Honestly, at this point. Yeah, right? Yo, Oni, long time no talkie. What do you mean half hour? I'm waiting for you. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. See? And then go up to 7. Happens. Life happens. Nah, you're good, man. But what's up? How was your Rift event? I heard you said you got first place with Lucian, right? Damn, dude. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude, Punchworst did so much work at the sealed event everywhere. Dude, it was so annoying. It was so good. But yeah, the root marching orders. Oh, the strike down, the one with the weapon, right? Yeah, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's absolutely crazy. Like, especially like in situations where sometimes you want to detach stuff from like your units, and that kind of helps you and do damage. It's like not gonna happen often, but still, like in situations where you kind of like forced to kind of like you want to unequip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. All right. How do I do this now? Did terrible. Did terrible. Did absolutely terrible. First day Renata. Me and Nico got Renata, right? Or Niang. Um, and then the second, I just like, but I had enough to build Aurelia because I got the Defiant Dance. But the rest of the cards just wasn't really supportive, so I was just like, whatever, not a big deal. I got steamrolled by Lucian and stuff like that. Then second day, I got what did I get the second day? Jax, which is really good. I had some good, cool games. But hold on, let me try and figure out how to kill this Aurelia real quick. Aurelia is not at 11 might right now. Okay, good. She's at 7. So I can win this actually. Because this is probably like a fight or flight. But this is Vilemal's lair. So I think if I just equip everything to this Sand Soldier, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know if I could play anything. I could potentially play a Death Grip to kill the Sand Soldier to add another 2. So I think first I go here to conquer, if that's all right. So I get to draw a card. Okay, so I draw a card. There's a Poro, doesn't really do much. Then I want to play 1 here for this. I don't think I commit the 1 energy to playing the Sand Soldier token because I want to equip this here. All right, so let's see how big this token is. So it's a 2, then 1, then 1, 2, 3. Also, what else do we play? 1, 2, 3, 4. If we play the 4, we don't have enough for. If we play the sword, we don't have enough for the death grip. But I think the discipline is fine. Right. So we play this. Then we attach the sword to him. There should be 9. Then the shield is another 1. Then another yellow to group to him, so it becomes 11 plus the Sand Soldier token, which will make it 12. I think we float 1, floating 1 to attach this to make it 12, which would make 14 might on the battlefield. Plus the discipline should be fine. So we're going to move in this stacked Sand Soldier token. Create. Oops, sorry. Create token here. Oh, it's a switcheroo. Oh, boo. All that thinking for nothing. Oh my gosh. There's nothing I could do. I could try and pull something from with discipline, but it doesn't make anything. Yeah, it's disgusting. So I'm just gonna try and. I wasn't expecting the switcheroo. I thought it was like a fight or flight, to be honest. So there's nothing I could do after that, honestly, too. Why is this grouped here? Yeah, that's just game. What could I have drawn? Nah. GG's. I forgot about the switcheroo, honestly. Anyway, back to the pre-rift event. So, like the first day was like pretty. Like I made a wonky deck. Yeah, it was pretty rough. I beat the person who won the skirmish with the Aurelia deck. Like it was green, purple, and I splashed orange for like some equipment so I could target things or choose things and then use Aurelia's ability. By the way, anything with Weaponsmith and Aurelia is insane. I like the chef was like hopping around with like equipment the whole entire game, so I beat him. Then I went undecided, and I lost one. Just because we were taking so much time, right? Because it was like awkward with like 3 colors, if you know what I mean, Oni. Like, you know, it was like the thinking and like the rune, the attention you have to pay, like on your runes and making sure you're tapping the right one so you can burn something to equip it later or whatever. So that was pretty long. And then the second day, dude, I got beat by a girl who played her first Riftbound match ever. It was like one of the people there, their like girlfriends or something. They built a deck together. She knew a little bit of the rules, and I was like coaching her. And all of a sudden, there was like a Lucian with like a Trinity Force. She pulled 2 of them, right? There was a Trinity Force with a Lucian, a Dorn's Blade, a Hex Drinker, and all this stuff. And I was like, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go easy on her, you know, because I would feel bad. But then she ended up kicking my ass, dude. She like held twice with Trinity Force. And I was like, oh my God, dude, this is embarrassing. And then from there, like, I don't know. I didn't really get good pulls for Jax. I got good pulls for other stuff. You know, like I got like Spinning Axe, some more Defiant Dances and stuff like that. Like good things for like other decks, but I couldn't really like build a competitive like sealed deck, to be fair. But yeah, I should have committed to more gear removal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I was looking for to like splash in colors that I didn't need power costs, but I had to because of like the equipment I was running. Because like I think I ran Edge of Night the first day, which I think I lost, by the way. Someone took accidentally my Edge of Night in their deck because I was looking for it today, right? But I remember this one game I was playing someone, and he played Akshan, and we had like the same colors. Yeah, so he took it like for the game, and I know it was a mistake because actually like I'm like friends with him, so he wouldn't do that on purpose, right? But we had the same colored sleeves in blue, right? And then when the game ended, I think he just shuffled in his Edge of Night into his deck. Yeah, dude, I forgot, dude. I think that happened. I think I forgot it because I was looking for it. I was like, dude, I swore I like I pulled an Edge of Night, but I can't find it for the life of me. And then I was thinking about that game where Akshan took the Edge of Night. I was like, dude, I think he accidentally shuffled it into his deck. Yeah, but the thing is, he also like played other games, uh, and then he would have noticed like pulling the Edge of Night, which is not one of the colors that he splashed. Or maybe he didn't pull it. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll check back with him. But I'm not. But like I don't know. That was just really funny. By the way, that's gonna be a problem in the future because like are just gonna forget. About Akshan's gears if it's like at the end of the game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So technically, I was playing with like, an illegal deck the whole entire time because I only had 24 cards. Yeah, yeah, I had 24 the whole entire time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, that's that. I'm glad they increased the rule because there were some decisions like people had to make where it's like, well, I'm just gonna run like a couple more cards just to fill out either the curve or just have some gear removal or combat tricks and stuff like that. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, we're in like a really like laid back LGS. Like the first one, they're like no one can play with Yon, unless like you pull it from your pack because he was like the guy. Everyone was like I think it'd be really boring if everyone just had Yon as their chosen champion. And I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, but what if you pull it in your pack? So I was like, well, then you can use them and whatever. And then the second one, everyone was like, yeah, yeah, hmm, yeah, 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 yeah. So you could totally play it, but people wanted to agree that like to make it a little more challenging, not to have Yone. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, yeah. He's yeah, yeah. Gearhead did so much work. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. But for the yeah. Yeah. You can even Svelsinger the gearhead too, If you just want raw stats without the deflect. That's also insane. Wait, no, wait. It's the base might. Yeah. Yeah, it would be trigger. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't work like that. But I love sealed format. I hope they open up some like situations where like they have some more drafts. Because it's fun. It's a good switch up instead of like Nexus Knights every single time. But it right now, I'm excited about the Nexus Knights. So I pretty much have Draven finished, except for a couple cards. But obviously, it's just the signature spells that are always going to be hard. So That's just what it is. Hmm. I loved it. Yeah, yeah. I went to two. Yeah, it was really fun. Down for some games. What are your thoughts on Azir winning second place? In the tournament, Azir got second place and Annie got first on Sunday. Or yeah, hmm crazy, right? I had was not expecting that whatsoever, dude. I was like, what? How did Azir get all the way to the finals? But yep, yep. It was pretty much the exact same list. And yes, I know there are like a card pool of like there's like the card pool is limited and everything, but honestly, how often Oni have you and me like made decks or tested decks or thought about ideas? I'm like, all of a sudden, it's just like in the regionals. Like remember we were talking about the dragon for set. Now it's played in like every set build because it just makes sense. So at least we're doing it right. At least we're having the same ideas as the pros, you know. hmm Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah. hmm right. Seems a little weird, right? Seems a little weird, but yeah. Ooh, misfortune. Yeah, dude. Misfortune is dope. I like it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, not too bad, right? Yep, yep. Yeah, Severe is really good. Mm-hmm. I agree. Whoops. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Hold on, let me get some water. I'm like dying here as an old person. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back, guys. Gonna grab some water. Okay. All right, let's go. So, Misfortune versus Azir. I rolled a 5. Nope. And what did you roll? Oh. Okay. There we go. Hey, there you go. Second. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Actually, I'll keep this in because it's pretty crazy. Alrighty, let me go now. Oh, you have to mulligan. That's fine. Oh, there you go. Perfect. With obelisk. Okay. So we're gonna tap one. We're gonna play Herald of the Eye. Tap another one. Doing Victor things turn 1. Oh yeah, this doesn't get +1 too as well, which is kind of awkward. No, I got the obelisk trigger. Uh-oh. For the Lucian. Oh boy, here we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna. I love it, dude. I think it's this misfortune. It's lacking card draw. That's the only thing. Like I find myself running out of gas, and I have to try and fix that. Spirit Wheel is like pretty good, but it's like the only way to produce like tokens, or I'm sorry, produce tokens for card draw. So I'll just. And then I would like to repeat Desert's Call. Here as well. This card's actually really good too for Ari. Just, because it's still a 2 for 2, which isn't bad. I forgot how to. It's okay-ish. The mouse is so tiny. So 3, 6. Yeah, that's pretty safe at 10. And then we'll pass. Oh yeah, and I scored a point. Yep. You got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wants to go home. I want to break free. Alrighty, so we'll go up to 2, holding. We'll move the dude here, as I can then go to 2, obviously, and then I'll make another recruit at home. Play the Azir. Will not accelerate it. 3, 6, 7, 8. You're still would only be at 6. +7. 7. Okay, so we're still up by 1, unless you... Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Dude, the orange Lucian is still, like... I mean, we knew about its ability for so long and what it can do, but still, like, it's so good. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? 6 and goalie. The Warwick. Yeah. Yeah. And then reaction to the card, I will defy. Yep. Hard bargain. Oh, you don't. Yeah. Okay. But you still get to kill 6 mites worth. I assume the 2 tokens, unless. Oh. Okay. That's the thing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that happens. It resolves. So for 1, right, and then they would all die. You still want to do for 2, for 3? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Why 4? You only need to do 1. Or? Yeah, you... Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Conquer does happen. I'm wondering why Warwick still got so much hate, though. Or I'm sorry, not hate, didn't see any play. Well, like, I think... Yeah, me either. I mean, because you really had to play Flurry Blades or Bullet Time with it for its trigger to attack. Or Cannon Barrage is also another one. And it is 6 and a power. It's a little costly for 5 might. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's action speed. Yep. So that totally works. Yeah, exactly. So let's do... No. You're at 5. So we'll do the 3. Oh yeah, you're at 6. You're at 6. Hmm. Okay. The Guardian Angel. By the way, I think this card's also... I mean, the prices for Card Market are pretty low right now, but I think it's going to be high. So we'll do this just in case. For a little bit of safety. And then... for everybody's favorite card from Origins, the Grand Stratagem. I will move him. Yeah, I think I only need to move him technically, but I would like to also move him as well. Like this. That's the way technically it happens because I choose to move him with that. Yeah, exactly. So they have enough might to do whatever they want. Blah blah blah. Score a point. Move token. Whoops, not there, but here. Score another point. Also recruit here. And then we'll pass. So technically he's at 6. This is at 3, and then this is also at 2. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit how Azir is supposed to work. Yes, 11. All together. The thing is that this battlefield is the only reason I'm ahead by 1 point, honestly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. Oh. You shovel the Warwick. Oh, I understand now. I was also thinking, I was like, all right, what's the catch here? What's the catch here? And then you want to fight or flight the dude. Okay, so that moves back. Wait, let me just do this real quick. And then gets a token. All right, and then we have 6, 7, 8. Obviously, I can't do anything. You have no cards in hand, so Guardian Angel will proc. Look at his ear back. Goes down to 4, and then this dies. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It's just this like undead Warwick that just will keep coming back. You could just keep playing it. That's so good. Ah, yes, I forgot it was even there. To be honest. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, technically. And then you'd be down to 1 card per turn. Play this for repeat. Yeah, but I don't think you're going to be able to kill, because I'm going to move all my tokens with Azir's ability. And then... Huh? Yeah, exactly, but Azir. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's enough. I have no actions. You have no cards. So it all depends on what you want to kill. Obviously, 4 goes to the Azir. That's safe. Yeah. Four more. So you can kill the Sand Soldier with the equipment, or, 2 and then 1. Yeah, these 2? Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. So this is pretty good for us. So we conquered here. So we go to 5. And I think that's all we can do. I don't think I want to... Yeah, screw it. And then we'll hide a card here. A hidden card, if you will. Of something. It's a block. No, that'd be so stupid. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I love that as the chosen champion. Like, obviously Orange Misfortune is like really good because of its ability and everything, but like, the fact that you could just throw her on whenever you want, and get a point, why not? And then you can also play other cards from your hand to the battlefield, like a Yone or Yone on an open battlefield to trigger its ability immediately is also something I was thinking about. Instead of putting Warwick in there. Also that new card, like Dauntless Vanguard, the mini Deadbloom Predator. I played him in the event, and really good, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, but if you're going second, you have four might, right? You throw it onto a battlefield if your opponent has developed a 2 might unit. And then if they didn't develop anything else that turn, then they're a turn behind basically because they weren't expecting that. So I don't know. I think it's good. Yeah. It's definitely better than it reads, wholeheartedly. Yeah, there's not much we can do here, honestly. We're at 5. Don't have much. You know what? I'm just gonna do this on the recruit because I need some card draw, and that's exactly what I needed. So we play this, and then we play this, and then we create a token from thing. We'll weapon master the Eye of the Herald onto a Sand Soldier. And oh shit, I forgot you can gank over. You go to 7, you gank over at 8. Oh, whoops. I forgot, dude. I forgot I was playing against dude. I forgot about the the boots and misfortune ability, dude, completely. Well, that was not a mistake. I can totally defend. I can totally defend, no problem. Mm-hmm. Um. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm in a good position. I got this. No worries. No worries. I'm not worried whatsoever. Not one bit. Not one bit worried. Sure, you have 3 equipments at base. Sure, you could just gank over. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. You equip the gold on there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So I'm gonna try and play a discipline on. Yeah. And then we'll concede the game. Dude, I forgot you were at 6, dude. That was a completely rookie mistake. Oh, you had another Warwick to just in case. Okay, yeah. That would have been enough anyway to clear off anything. Yeah, cool, awesome. But like, you see what I'm saying with like the card draw, right? Like having such a low hand size is kind of rough. Also for Azir, like the card draw isn't amazing here either, you know. But I don't know, like purple doesn't really have much. Mm-hmm. I love it too. It's so good. It's so good. The synergy is insane. Which one? What, Spirit Wheel? You mean? With the same controller. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're doing there, right? So you move things to exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. They just die immediately. Yeah, temptation is really cool. They basically purple got charm essentially, you know. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a little greedy. I agree, but it's still like it can work, you know. So what, 2, 8, 9, 9 mana, 9 energy altogether just to pop everything off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Temptations yeah. Yeah, I don't think everyone's done with building Spiritforged yet, honestly. I mean, for one, like the game isn't I mean, the set isn't officially released, right? I think there is still a lot to be explored, right? There's tons of things that are good for the combos. Did you put Kiana's in the deck? Mm. Yeah, Siren's good. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, Bone Shiver is also good. Yeah, I wish Bone Shiver also was like or draw a card, right? Like it was just the Kiana effect. Then this deck would be fine. Then it'd be no problem whatsoever. You know, because Kiana is really good for the card draw. But that's the one thing. Purple and okay, you can technically throw Call Shot in here, but I did that, and it's not like it doesn't feel good burning the 2 runes just to draw 2. You know. Mm-hmm. I agree. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you have Fizz in there too. Okay, just to play things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Yeah, the fact that you can fizz bowl of time, right? That's it's it's broken. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tried called shot in here, and it didn't work out just because like I felt like I was always low on runes, so I switched it out also for called shot. But yeah, I think misfortune is gonna get there. In fact, like if I ever do make it to any type of regional, I think it's something like I would bring because also I think the France one, the regional in Lille, right, is not gonna have the new set, is it? I don't think so. Unleashed, Unleashed. I don't think Unleashed is going to be there for that set. The regional. Oh wait, no, it should though. It should though. Yeah, I've seen the roadmap. I just was like unsure of the time of the specific times. I think it's in June or July, but I'm pretty sure that's right around when. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're fine. We're fine. Talking, chilling about the game. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah. April. So April. Yeah. Um. Mm-hmm. Dude, the tickets for Lille already go on sale at the 16th, dude. Like in 7 days. Wow. Mm-hmm. For the regional of March. Yeah. 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 I think that's the issue with like this regional. It's like too close to the release of a set. You know, you only have literally 7 days to get everything you need. So I'm glad they did it differently. Mm-hmm. 20th. Yeah, it starts. Yeah, 7 days. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna see a lot of Chinese cards. I think that like for the people that are just like rushing. But you know, we never know. By the way, did you hear about the like spectator events? They're absolutely insane. Mm-hmm. Yep, the side events. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. But the prizes, dude, it's like 3 cases. First place. 3 cases, dude. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. Buying. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. But still. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're definitely adding more stuff to make it worth it, based off the prices. No, I did not. I decided not to. It's just yeah, just MSR, you know, being what it is and stuff like that. It's just kind of like, you know, a little ridiculous for, you know, because the MSR is supposed to be like what, 29.99, and then like selling things at 100 is like a little too much for this for some alt art stuff. But I may change my mind. I'm not gonna lie, I may change my mind. We'll see. We'll see. Hmm. Oh, you got it for 60? Nice, nice. Mm-hmm. That's really good. That's a good price. Yep, Chinese is the way to go. Speaking of costs, I wanted to take one thing look at you and your thoughts about like the oh wait, no, it's not loading the prices of stuff on Card Market for this set. I mean, it's a bad time to be like, you know, pre-ordering things. Like I don't think anybody should be buying things on Card Market this week, because the game isn't the set. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. So it exactly. We talked about this. I think we agreed that it was going to be the same price as Kaisa, basically, because like of their effects and their impact on the colors. Really, because it's 67 right now. 67 for the normal one. Yeah, he dropped a lot. There's no obviously no info on it, but you know it's ranging from 250 to 67. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna sit at. What about the epic or the alt art? Um, yeah, you can find English for 70. Oh no, it's Chinese, Chinese, Chinese. Yeah, 80. Yeah, 80 right now. 80, 84. But I'm sorry, what were you talking about as in terms of the more expensive cards? Yeah. Right now we're sitting at the Draven Rare. You want to hear this? $6. Yeah, Red Draven. $6. It dropped. The champion unit. Red Draven is $6. That's so cheap. The alt art is probably a little more. 27. The cheapest in English. I'm looking at. Yeah, it dropped. It dropped a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's just flooding, right? And people just want to sell it, right? So they're just like initially just dropping the prices. Like the market is so volatile. Like look, it went from 30 all the way to in one day. It went from 30 to 47, and it dropped down to 34. And now it's sitting at 27. I mean, like this is like pre-order, the week of release after a pre-release event, so it's going to be like all over the place. When it comes into the crazier things, and this we saw someone buy this in terms of like it was on card market in the morning, and then when we were at the store playing the second pre-release, it was gone. Someone was buying the signed alternate or art Soraka for 3,000, dude. There was two listed for 3,000, right? And one is listed at 3,499, and they're gone. So two people bought two signed alt art Sorakas for 3,000. Absolutely insane. That's so crazy, dude. Yeah, it'll drop down to like, dude. Even Yasuo was 1,200. Even Yasuo was like at 1,200 initially. Like that's also crazy. But in terms of like, so let's talk about the prices of cards that are practical and that like I think should be in a lot of decks. Like for instance, like Guardian Angel, right? I think we're gonna like a lot of decks need this card, right? I think we can agree with that. And it's sitting at it's a rare. It's just a rare. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Some rares are. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah. And remember when Mind Splitter in pre-release or like before the game came out was $1, or not even $1. Okay, now it's still like $3. It's like not that crazy, but still, like I think it jumped up to like all the way up to 7 or 8 or something at one point. But Guardian Angel is definitely going to be a card that everybody wants. Dude, do you want to hear something funny? Someone predicts that Bryn here is going to go up to like 10, 12, $15, right? So he bought like 18 of them, all $1 or $2 a piece, or two euros a piece, and he just has a binder full of Bryn here's just because. Uh, yeah, and then yeah, so I don't know, maybe, but Bryn here's important in the set. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Defiant Dance. Oof. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's because they see people play it. That's why. And yeah. So we have also of the signature spells. I think. What do you think is going to be the most expensive? Arcane Shift. I agree. Yep, I'm with you on that. Let me check the prices. But yeah, I agree with you. Arcane Shift is probably going to be what? It's only $20. That's still, but I thought it was going to be like 50 per. You know, I mean, even Defiant Dance is a little more expensive than that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I've pulled two Defiant Dances and two pre-riff kits, so I mean, signatures. Yeah. Oh, repost or whatever it's called. Yeah, yeah. The counter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeez, dude, that's sick, dude. That's so cool. Damn, damn. Spinning X is insanely expensive. The cheap, yeah. Miracle, yeah, yeah. 62, 68, 65. Well, for Chinese, it's yeah, but that doesn't really matter, honestly. Like if I can buy a spinning X for 54 when it's in Chinese, or play an English one for 65, I'll save $10 any day of the week. There's no point. Um, yeah, that's really expensive. What else? Relentless Pursuit is also probably I'll say that $12. I don't think like any signature spell other than maybe Riposte because it's in a. Oh no, that's even more expensive. 13. So like if honestly like if the Fiora um signature spell will if it stays at like above $10 or €10 like 12, 13, then honestly like the value of buying the Fiora structure deck is totally worth it because you have like a €13 card, which is basically what the cheapest what I'm seeing right now in card market, plus a pack which is already like $5, so €18 right there, and then all the other stuff you get for free essentially, as soon as you make up. But yeah, that's a lot of value in like a thing, and also probably the easiest way to like construct the first week. Right, you buy 3 champion decks of Fiora, and then you just smash them together, and you're good to go, pretty much, for the most part. Yeah, and it's good. And it's a good deck. It's like an A tier deck, if not, or B or A tier deck. I'd argue. Um, cool, cool. But yeah, anyway, I think the prices are a little more realistic than last time. Like remember Origins, dude? What Time Warp, Dazzling Aurora, all 125, 125, but it stayed like that for like a couple weeks. Aurora dropped down to 80 or something like that. But now I think Aurora dropped down to 20 now or something. 18. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to check in on your on the site and post your events, the results and everything. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. 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 Okay. Yeah. I mean, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. That doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, yeah. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm just happy that it is more of a comfortable pricing for people to get in the game from initially. We'll see. We'll see how the market changes. Obviously, this is all pre predictions or just predictions in general. But you know, um, it makes the game healthier and people to play. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the prices are. All right. Jinx, you got a Jinx deck. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go with the Forge. We'll go with the Forge. I like this. This is nice. Yeah, actually, this is a good hand. I'm gonna keep it. Oh yeah, wait. Yes. Oh, I forgot. All right, so yeah, you go first anyway. You go. I rolled a 3. Hmm. Is this Miracle Jinx? Different one. Okay. I'm a believer in Jinx. I'm also a believer in Ari, but I have no. Yeah, I'm a believer. I mean, it has good colors. Has arguably the best colors in the game. Like um. Hmm. Hopefully, I get to see it. Hmm. Okay. Double double discard. double discard. Double discard. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. And I think that's it. Concede? No, I'm not conceding. Get out of here. Yep. How's your collection looking? Like, what are you looking forward to build, and how far are you there with pre-release? Did you go to? You went to 2, right? 2 events, right? Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Champas. Yep. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I know you were wanting to do one of the newer legends in Ezreal, but yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. Mm. It's a brutalizer. I will not equip it though, and I will pass. I will refuse the weapon master. Mm-hmm. Falling Star would really suck right now. Oh shit. Forgot about Jinx. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is when it gets dirty. Doran's ring on Rebel Jinx is disgusting. It's so cool. Oh, sure. Give all the +1s you want. Oh, okay. Even better. Mm-hmm. Yep. Conquer happens. Yeah. 2 points. Mm-hmm. Nah. I have to. I'm sorry, Oni, but I have to. I have to kill it. I can't let that thing run around all day. You do get to draw 2 cards, but still, like it has to die. I see what you were doing, and I didn't. It was scary. It was very scary, dude. It was very scary. Not yet. Oh, I'm sorry. You only readied your Jinx, and it gained what? 1, 2, 3, 4 might. 3 might. Okay, but still, by just moving something. Mm, fair enough. But I had to. Okay, so sorry. Holding point. Let's develop our Zir. Let's equip the brutalizer, so it gave us +3. This turn only, making it a 5 might unit. I believe 5 beats 4, so we're gonna move in here. Alrighty, I have to conquer, and then discard, draw. Cool. And then we'll move. Actually, no, we don't have to. I don't think you can accelerate stuff, so I think I'm pretty comfortable leaving this stuff here. My turn ends. It goes Brutalizer, equip. This turn effect is no longer valid, so it goes down to 3 might. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. New the Death Rocket. Oh, on the Azir. I would like to react to that then, just to save it. I'll play a Discipline on. I know, dude. This card has haunted you since Origins, dude. 2 energy, 2 light, but I still have 5 mark damage on here. All right. I mean, honestly, I just had like every answer to be fair. Honestly, do you know what would have been better? When I just thought about this when they printed Super Mega Death Rocket, kill a unit for red and purple as a signature spell. It's better. Or do you think it would be too powerful? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If this was to be countered, opponent must pay a extra power or something. Yeah. 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 You know what? Do you think they should have made it 3 and 2 so it doesn't get hit by Defy? Like 3 energy, 2 power? Maybe. Maybe that's a fairer cost so it doesn't get hit by Defy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go. Got nothing. Okay. Go up to 7. I don't know. I feel bad, but gonna have to. Yep. Pretty comfortable there. The thing is, like, Azir's okay. I could see why it got second place, but it's just kind of boring though. Of a day. Oh shit. Oh man, not Bryn here. No, I can't do anything to react to that. Nope. That was all. Okay. could. You could conquer both, right? If you cool. I think you could always, because it moves. You discard always, and then it readies it. Right? So as long. Conquer, discard one, then draw one. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're also running Nocturnes. Cool. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You have boots, right? Yeah. Off by one. Yeah. I mean, I had Grand and this, so you needed to bring here at that moment, but you were just off by literally one. Then you could have conquered both. Yeah, yeah. I pretty much had the dream hand, so I mean, that's the only reason I think, because I'm not generally like a good Azir player, um, but yeah, but it's good, but like it's good, but oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to play this deck. Hold on, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit because I think probably play one or two more games, and I'm probably gonna head out. But I wanted to play. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Mixed version. It's like a Jinx, like that's like Aurelia, but without the targeting and paying the power. And instead of you discard, right? It's very similar in terms of mechanics of moving around, but you're discarding it. The only issue is if only you can get back to base somehow, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's necessary. I'm also still trying to think how to make freaking Ari, but I don't like any iteration of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled a 15. I don't know what you rolled. It doesn't matter. You can go first. Um, I still don't know what to do for Ari, honestly. Yeah, I know. I know. But it's so hard because like all the things that were supposed to make Ari good, like those spells aren't good because of not so fast and because of how many things have deflect now. Um, it's pretty rough. I think Blitzcrank is still a strong card for it, and it's good color combinations. But the issue is it doesn't have any relevant equipment other than Guardian Angel. But maybe you make it an equipment hate deck and you just put 3 disarming rakes in there. Maybe that's the idea. Yeah, just like honestly, just make it like a gear hate deck. Oh, dude, I think I have an idea for the next stream. Then, yeah. All right, all right. That'd be really cool. How many seals do you have? Like, I mean, like in real life, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I've only gotten 1 red and 1 green. Although the green is arguably really good for Ornn. Yeah, it just helps with his might, and everything, but and also for poor snacks and blah 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 and everything for the early game in control list. Anyway, so now, honestly, I would usually be scared of your Death Rocket, but I think... Oh, no, wait, you still would have enough to play it. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I lose the game from this turn. No. No. No, I mean, like, you have enough to play it. And wait, really, sitting here like an idiot. If you have it. If you have it. Sure. Good to score. You may look at the top cards. Mm-hmm. One floating, sure. Oh, God, yeah, go ahead. All right, let me make a coffee. It's one of those miracle turns, dude. Like I was playing, oh God, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I don't know how long ago, but I was playing Nico just like in the morning real quick or something, and he kept on doing miracle Ezreal stuff. I was like, all right, you do whatever you want. I'll be right back. Let me make a coffee. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And then he was still doing his turn when I got back. I was like, shit. No, I think that's why they increased the time on tournaments to 60 minutes from 45 to 60. Dude, because like there are some times like like Miracle Ezreal or even like Miracle Draven, dude, the turns last like up to 5 to 8 minutes, dude. It's insane. The mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, the amount of things that you can do in one turn now is pretty crazy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, another. Like I said, I'll make a coffee. Let me. Another called shot, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do. Hmm. I hate you. Oh, wait. It went to the top of my deck for some reason. Hold on. I put in the wrong thing. Discard pile. There you go. Alrighty. Well, now we get to play an Aurelia deck without an Aurelia. Let's see how it works out. Okay. Seems awful. So, we're going to have to win the game with... Go, Ty Turner. uh... No, I think I'm good. I'm absolutely fine. I got this. So first, we are going to play on guard on the Tide Turner. Choosing it. Effect. Ready. Goes to 4. You are down to 1 rune. I'm absolutely fine. I will move here. I will conquer. I will Kenlick Sanctum. Looking. And I will leave the 1 card exactly where it is, but I will put this card to the... Actually, no. The way it is perfectly fine. Goes to 2. I will then use the Siren. Oh, I'm sorry. I conquered. No. I'm just going to use the Siren to pull it back. And then that would be my turn. Yep. I got a point. Oops. Yeah. Floating seems like falling. Mm-hmm. Ooh, red seals too. Jesus. Mm-hmm. But no. Go to your hand. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna win with the burnout rule. I swear to God. I'm gonna win with burnout. Yep, I know so. Alrighty, so we will. I will move here. I will score 8 points. I will manage top cards. That is fine the way it is. This is also exactly fine the way it is. I will be drawing those cards perfectly. I will then play Boots. Attach to Tide Turner. Make it a 4-mite unit. It is choosing. I will ready. Oh god, this is so painful, but I have to do stuff like this. I will play Discipline on him to go up to 6 and draw a card. I will play 2 to drop off a Poro here, and then I will gank over. It is my unit. I score a point for stuff. However, I want to not draw a card. I will tap one and use the Siren's ability to move it back to base, and then I'll pass turn. I have to be safe. I don't have many resources here, Oni. All right, I don't have any units. My Irelia is gone. I did not have any of the good stuff there, so to defend the Irelia essentially. But I am digging for something. Sure. Are you running 6 seals in this deck? Yeah, exactly, right? Poro dies, I get to draw. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. My only unit. Yep, that's fine. Sure. Yep. All tied up. Okay. You're gonna hide a card, so you're gonna hide Switcheroo there. That's fine. Or Edge of Night, one of the two. Oh, man, what the fuck, dude? I have to dig in my deck, but I have no way to. I just have no units. This is a really bad situation, but I'm gonna rebuke your Ezreal. Yep. Edge of Night, Switcheroo, Firefly. Okay, yeah, that works. Yep. Then I'll pass. Yeah, dude, I got no units, man. It's rough. It's rough if you don't protect the Aurelia. I forgot about Death Rocket. That's like the one. Honestly, it's like the one really really good thing about Jinx is that it's not specific on battlefields. It just does damage, and it's so cheap. You can play it turn 2. Like in that regard, dude. If you run 3 Death Rockets, like your matchup against Aurelia is actually pretty decent. It's not that terrible when you think about it, because like like Aurelia feels like relatively safe when they play the champion unit into the base because there's very little things that can touch it turn 2. Like obviously Singularity is a thing to be worried about, but that doesn't happen until turn like 4 or something. But the Rocket is like a really big threat to Aurelia. Just being played to base. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. You gonna discipline your your chompers, dude. I just have to draw a card. Okay, great. 6, 7. I think you. If I don't draw like a unit in a couple turns, I'm pretty screwed. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's ready. Yeah, it moves in ready. Oh, you wanted to move into the other battlefield, but you had ganking. Yeah, it's okay. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Just take it back. No, 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 no. I mean, that's why like we test things out to make sure, you know. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Alrighty. Come on, stack deck. I show one more. I show one more. All right, there it is. Yeah, that's a good game. I got nothing. No units. I have no units. I have no way to do anything. I I don't like well, the thing is I have a herder. I have two I think they're all on the bottom, dude. Yeah, no, no. I have two Dravens. I have two Dravens. I have two Poros in this deck. Three Stellarcorn Herders. It is very heavy spell based. However, still like and I'm sorry, three Tide Turners as well. Statistically, I should have drawn one of those units. Just a bad shuffle, honestly. But yeah, that is the risk, right, of playing a deck that goes all in on just a couple units. It pays off if you pop off, but honestly, sometimes it really hurts too. Also, it was really stupid of me to play the rally without any type of protection. Honestly, like I didn't have not so fast. I didn't have any guardian angels, so but still, that was a misplay on my part. But you know what is stupid, dude? This card, the more I play with it, it the things that you can do are just dumb. You know, like for instance, like dude, like a ride the wind. You know, you move in here, you're attacking, then you buff it with this. What? Mm-hmm. Well, if I played this from here, right? If I play it from base, right, and I ride the wind, and I move in here, Yeah. But I see what you're saying. Like if you moved in, right? If you moved in here, right? And then I wanted to go away or something and I play Ride the Wind. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That's interesting. So you pass, right? So I move in here, right? Let's just say it's not tapped, right? Okay. So so it was here, right? You pass priority, right? And then I'm just like, okay, I would like to Ride the Wind, right? Targeting Draven. Oh, I'm on base. Oh, this way, you mean. Okay. This way. Mm-hmm. Priority. Okay. And then I use ride the wind. Mm-hmm. Attacking. Oh, surprise defender, correct, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, right? Like yeah, yeah. So basically there is no combat, right? And then you fight or flight me away. Or even if I win somehow, kind of I don't know, if I did this, right, to you, would I would still technically win combat? Oh, okay. Mhm. Okay. So Red Draven is not that amazing anymore, right? Uh huh. And I fight or flight. Yeah. Yeah. Defend triggers. Yeah. Hmm. Let's just say I'm defending. So I decide to. Yeah. Sure. I'll do. Yep. 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 Then the attack trigger happens on the stack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. And then I have priority. Yeah, not immediately. Yeah, technically the attack and defend triggers have like a little mini stack within it. And then I would have priority, and then I'd play something like fight or flight, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ah, okay. So that's good. That's good for Red Draven, right? So like defend trigger happens, and it's like, and if you have an attack trigger, okay, then I might pay. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So it does work the way I understood it. Yeah. Yeah. With the testing, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's really cool. That makes that card a lot better. Very, very cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's dope. That is really cool. Yeah. I'm glad that they like are starting to get, but they still need to figure out uh who the hell is printing these cards wrong though. I don't like how we're in set two, right? And then there's still like misprints on things that was overlooked in set one. No one's perfect. It's a new game. I get it. This is only set two, but still, you know, little things like Blood Rush. That was something that came up in my the sealed event. You're like, no, this is like it just gets assault two, like always. I'm like, yeah, there's like a Narada on that, and even the person was like, they still like don't look at that stuff. You know, like it's kind of silly. You know, that's a very important thing because convergent mutation was a nightmare in the beginning of the like stages before testing before during like card release basically. That card was like, yeah, he's just Mundo's might now for the rest of the game. I was like, yeah, that's technically that's what it says, but erratas are there for a reason, I guess, which is really funny. Mm-hmm. Cool. Um, but all right, Oni, I gotta get out of here. I have to wake up early in the morning. And I've been streaming for about 3 hours now. 10 minutes, 3 hours. Went so fast. Geez. But cool, awesome. Be looking forward to playing some more games. And yeah, we'll do a stream of like just like deck building. Like I think next time instead of just playing on TCG Arena, I think we should just like build some really cool decks on like Piltover or something. I think I might do that with. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll do that next time. And then cool, man. All right. I gotta go. Thanks for the games as always. Good to see you again and talk to you and play with you because it's been a while. Sorry about that. Just was busy all week and pre-release. Yeah, cool, man. All right, I will catch you later then. Same. Peace, buddy. All right, guys, that is it for the stream. Short stream, well, 3 hours is the way it is. Test it out as Azir. I could see, so basically, like an evaluation of the deck and everything. I get it. It is just not my type of play style, honestly. Like, it's just a little boring for me, like not to like put like hate on the deck or anything. I mean, we got all the way up to second place, in the most recent Chinese regional. But it is just really dependent on gears. However, there are like wonky things that you can do in terms of movement and combat when it comes to the equipment and also the chosen champion, moving the Z around, choosing which sand tokens you want to move around with him. Also, defensively, using Thwonk and things like Grand Stratagem is really good. Desert's Call turned out really good on Trifair War Camp is for 4 energy. You can add 6 might to a battlefield, right, which is really good. And obviously, Arise is ridiculously cool. If you have enough equipment out, then it is just like a really solid signature spell. So that is it for the stream. Tune in on Wednesday for a deck building stream with Oni, if he's around. I want to make Ari good. We want to make like the other legends from Spiritforged, so we're going to take a look into that. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!